Larri in the house. LarriWhyte in the house, y'all.
What's up, guys? LarriWhyte, season 3. I got a special guest today. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Hello, my name's Amani, also known as ManiiTheGem, whatever you prefer.
Yep. All right, so we were just talking about your trip. So you did a lot of crazy things last year. You guys went, what, Chicago, Nashville?
Yeah.
Yeah, you had the podcast, and then you had a bunch of collabs. Like, talk to me a little bit about that, because that kind of came, like, all so fast. Like, how did you handle, like, everything all at once and kind of, like, just be like, yo, it's all good. I got it.
Really, I just looked at it as an adventure. As far as the collaboration on like music and stuff, I mean, there's not a lot of people around here where we're from that's kind of on the same wave when it comes to the type of music we make. So it really came naturally. It wasn't anything that took too much thought or yeah.
No, that's dope. That was with I Breathe. He was one of them, right? He produced, and then there was a bunch. Was FBD? Did you work with FBD too?
I did, yeah.
Okay, yeah. There was a bunch. You had some legends in there. You had some legends.
Yeah.
That's cool. Fire. Okay, so you came from a very music inclined family. I did notice that. Did that always have like an impact on you? Like no matter what, like whatever you did, you're like, yo, if this doesn't work out, I got music. Like that's just
yeah,
okay.
Definitely. It became second nature. Like I was in choir in church. My dad, like always, both my parents can sing, so they really pushed that on us at a young age. And my dad was like, "You need to get up here in this choir. You need to be doing something."
Yeah,
so
it's
just it just became second nature.
Yeah. That's cool. I like that. So you moved. Was it hard to move from Kentucky to Indiana, or was it kind of like whatever?
Oh no.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
It's literally like 15 minutes, like across
the
bridge.
Dang.
Yeah,
I didn't know
it's
that.
very close.
Huh. Is there any differences or no about the same shit?
Evansville a little bit bigger, I would say. Yeah, the city I was raised in Henderson, Kentucky, it's very small.
Yeah.
There's not really many differences other than the size.
Yeah. No, that's fair enough. So did you have any other dreams like before music? Like I know, like we talked about, I know you had that impact, but was there anything else that you kind of wanted to chase?
I'm not really sure, honestly. No? I don't think so. I've always been interested in like the arts.
Yeah.
I did have I'm not a very good drawer, but I used to have like a little painting phase. I feel like everybody that's creative kind of has like a painting phase, but no, it's mostly been music and singing.
Cool. Yeah. All right. I like that. So I want to ask you this. Do you think being a female artist, do you think people have like a different outlook on your art no matter what? Like, do you think people are always going to look at you and be like, yeah, it's not something like, you know what I'm saying? Like a different perspective.
I think so. I feel like not only just being a female, but just the way I am, like every day. Most people don't expect me to make the type of music that I make.
I feel you.
But I definitely think it's perceived different for sure. Mostly just because it's not expected.
Yeah, that's true. How do you handle that? You just kind of whatever, fuck it.
I think it's pretty cool, honestly. I like to be pushing a different boundary.
Yeah, no, that's dope. I like that. How do you handle with like hate and criticism? Because I'm sure you probably experienced it a little bit. You kind of just brush it off.
I haven't really had much.
No,
because it's been. I didn't really start making my own music until like a few years ago.
Okay.
So the closest thing I would say is like when I was in school, people would like my first couple songs that were kind of trash. People would like be singing them in the hallway, like they were singing it, and I didn't know if it was like a joke or if they were like making fun of me low key. So I don't really know.
Yeah, that's all right. That makes sense. So what was the coolest experience you guys had on the trips? I know you guys did a lot of things. We can go back to that. I know you guys did all kinds of shit.
Honestly, the House of Beats, that was so dope.
Yeah,
that was like nothing I've ever experienced before.
Yeah, that was
fun. I've been to concerts, of course, but seeing just different producers get up there and do that shit live.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was so dope.
That was tough. Yeah, that was tough. Did you have any stage fright when you performed up there, or did you just kind of go up there and?
I did a little bit.
I feel like it's
initially
That's a different
Initially, I did, yeah. But the fact that I was up there with Eli, and
Yeah.
once I actually got on stage, it was like super dark, so I couldn't
Right,
see anybody.
yeah.
That made me feel
Yeah.
better.
No,
But
true.
initially going up there, yeah, I mean, I'm always
There's
a
no
little
way. That's a
nervous.
different. Always feel like it's a different animal because you're out there performing. I mean, people don't know you, so you're like, fuck, bro. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know.
I think that made me feel a little bit better also. That
Yeah.
like nobody really knew who I was. So like if
Right.
I fuck
Yeah,
up, like they
yeah,
just
that's
won't
true. It's
remember
on
it.
Eli. Nah, fuck that. It's on Eli. I'm
Right.
sticking. Nah. Speaking of Eli and Korey, so you have not have you known Eli the longest?
I've known Eli the
Okay.
longest, yeah.
How have they helped you grow as artists? Like I know you guys work all close.
Honestly, I think just discovering Eli, like from where I am,
Yeah.
and since we make such similar music, I think he
Yeah.
really inspired me in the sense of just feeling like I wasn't the only one. Like,
Right.
also his productions.
Yeah.
I've
That is true.
come across
Top
a lot of
notch.
good beats and
Yeah.
different, kind of different genres. I feel like he's gotten me to um just venture off into different sounds.
Yeah, definitely.
But Korey, Korey plays his
Yeah,
instruments
Korey.
and
Yeah,
stuff, so
Korey does some crazy shit.
he's also super dope with production. And also any live performances.
Yeah,
I got him to like, I'd be like, hey, do you want to play at this place? And he'd be like, yeah. And I performed in June. There was like a pride event in the city I grew up in.
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah, I was like, hey, do you want to play some keys while I like sing a few songs? And he was like, yeah. And then he got like a whole band. Like
that's funny. Korey's wild.
I was like, bro, thank you. It was great. It was great.
Korey be throwing me off because Korey like he's so quiet, but like I swear to God, once he gets behind the musician, it's crazy. It's
bro, and he's so funny, bro. Like so unintentionally funny. He cracks me up.
Yeah, no, that's Korey's funny. So do you want to get out of Evansville at some point? I'm sure you guys. I mean, like you said, there's probably not a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if I want to. I'm not really I like the city, but I don't like anything too extreme.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like at least I would start with somewhere like Louisville, where there's a lot more of a music scene, and it's not humongous like LA or something crazy like that. But I think there's definitely more opportunity there.
Yeah, definitely. What do you think your audience like? What do you want your true meaning behind your music to be? Like when they listen to music, what do you want them to be like? Yeah, that was what I got from that.
I'm really not sure because there's so many different things I want to try that I haven't gotten a chance to yet. As of right now, I think it's more of just a deep connection, like some shit that people can listen to that's relevant to what they're experiencing in their lives that they can relate to and be like, yeah. But I really want to. I'm trying to find a balance between thoughtful and easy listening.
Yeah, okay.
Like some shit that people can just play in the car in front of their friends. It's not going to be like, what the fuck is this?
Right, yeah,
like,
what the hell was she saying? No, I feel you. Yeah. I feel you. What are some things you've learned as an artist? Like since you've kind of like got on it and started doing it a lot more, what are some things you may have not known? Because the music world is fucking nuts.
It is. There's definitely a lot going on.
Yeah,
I would say, it's hard. Like it's hard to stay hungry.
Yeah, it is.
And it's hard to be consistent and not fall into that trap of making everything sound the exact same.
It is.
And initially when I was first starting, like, because I didn't have anything out. So it was easy for me to write something and it won't sound like anything else because I don't have anything else out.
Yeah.
But I've kind of experienced that lately. Writer's block.
Yeah, God. Writer's block is terrible. I mean, I'm just saying that because I've seen it firsthand, but damn.
Yeah, it's tough. I've kind of gotten out of it though.
Yeah. Have you experienced like I don't even know. I know I have. Like, have you experienced like taking like breaks like for long periods of time and not like, yeah, I've done the same shit.
Yeah, I
That
just
shit
got out
sucks.
of that recently.
Yeah.
Because you get caught up in
Yeah.
just everyday
Yeah,
things
you
like
do. No,
work
you
and
do. Yeah, you do. You do. It sucks. I've done it. I hate doing it, but I've done it multiple times. People hit me up, be
yeah.
like, "Yo, where are you at?" I'm like, "Oh, fuck, I forgot. I got fucking shit I'm supposed to be doing." Nah, that shit sucks. So where do you want to see yourself in 5 years? Like, where do you want to see yourself really grow? Like, it
Oh
can be as
my
a person,
gosh.
as an artist. Like, where do you want to really like work on and kind of strive towards?
Still alive, hopefully still making music and not
Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
just settling for. I know I've been working a lot recently and that's been getting in the way of my creativity. I hope that
Yeah.
I just find a good balance. My goal with music isn't really about fame. I wouldn't say
Yeah.
necessarily. It's just being able to, because it's therapeutic for me. So I
Yeah.
really want to make sure that I keep that in my pocket.
Yeah. When you have writer's block, what do you like to do? Like, do you have other hobbies you kind of like to venture off to just to clear your mind?
Um, I like to make little videos.
Okay.
Aside from rapping and writing, I also sing.
Mhm.
So I like to just like do karaoke and shit in the
Oh yeah, that's
room.
fire. All right, yeah.
I like the little acapella app where you can
Yeah.
do like the
Yeah.
collages
No, yeah,
and
yeah,
make
okay.
harmonies and
Yeah,
shit.
that's
That's
fire. No,
fun.
that's
It's a
fire.
fun
Yeah.
pastime. I do
Yeah.
that a lot.
That's fire. I like that. You
Yeah.
talked about work. So how do you have you haven't found that balance yet of kind of like work and then doing everything like maybe when you get off or before work it's probably hard. I've experienced that too. So
I I usually work later in the day
yeah.
and I fell into a bad habit of like just staying in bed and laying down
Yeah.
until
Yeah.
I had to get up and get ready
Yeah.
for
Nah,
work.
I feel,
So
yeah.
I've been waking up earlier. So I still feel like I have some day to
Time.
myself
Yeah.
and my days aren't just made up of me getting ready and going to work.
Yeah. I feel, yeah.
I think
I
that's
feel,
helped a lot.
I feel it. I feel like my biggest thing is like, I don't know why, but I'm always like, I'm such a like night owl. So like, I'll stay up late as shit, and like 3 o'clock, I'll get this random thought, I'll be like, yo, I'm gonna do that. I'm like, oh wait, nobody's fucking up. I'm not gonna do
Yeah.
that. So I feel it. You work at a restaurant or something like that? I'm assuming.
I work at a Starbucks.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right. How do you? No, that's crazy because I've seen fucking memes and shit. No, okay. How do you start? Do you like it or no?
Um, I like it. I don't know if I could really see myself
I'm
here
doing
long
it.
term.
Yeah.
I've been there for almost 2 years now. So I
Damn.
mean, I'm getting by, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to be here for the
Yeah. No,
rest of my
all right.
life.
Yeah. How do you handle customers? God, because oh my
Not
God.
very well.
I was gonna
Not
say, yeah, but
very well.
do you really get that many bad ones at Starbucks? I feel like Starbucks, you guys gotta have like that kind of like just straight
It gets
positive
rough,
mindset.
man.
Yeah.
I never thought that I would come across anyone that's so serious about
No,
a cup
I
of
know.
coffee that they can make at
Yeah,
home.
that's what I'm
Like
saying. Like, what the fuck? No,
it gets crazy.
yeah, I used to work at Little Caesars, and oh my God, the amount of people that get so disrespectful about some fucking pizza. You're
People
like, bro,
don't play
that's what
about
I'm
some
saying.
shit that
Like,
they can make at
yeah, that's what
home.
I'm
Like
saying. Go make that Tostinos in the oven, motherfucker. Like, shit. Um, so what really motivates you? Like, what keeps you going? Like, music wise, like, what keeps you striving every day?
honestly, like I said before, it's just very therapeutic for me.
Yeah.
The feeling of accomplishment I get after not only making a song, but just like the day to day shit that I do, like
Right.
making my little
Yeah.
videos and
Yeah.
just being able to listen back to the art that I create. It's very therapeutic for me. So I feel like that keeps me motivated because it makes me feel good. And it's hard for
Yeah.
me to find things that make me feel good. So
Yeah. No, I feel that.
yeah.
Do you think social media has like a positive impact on music and artists, or do you think it's kind of I don't know.
I think it can as far as promotion and stuff like that and
Yeah,
making
yeah,
connections with people that
yeah,
aren't from around where you are.
right.
Um, man, I've been trying to stay off social media recently, honestly,
Yeah, I
because
agree.
man,
It's bad.
everything
It's
that's going
yeah,
on right now, like
I know. Yeah,
it's
I know.
tiring.
It is. No, it is. It's draining too, because like I don't know. Sometimes when I get on social media, I just see shit. And I'm like, yo, what? What do you like? Why? Like, why is this on here? And it's like,
Yeah.
I just don't want to. But I always fall back into the trap. I'll get off for like 2 hours and I'll be right back on. So it's like
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
definitely, I'm not completely off, and I don't
Yeah.
want to completely get rid of it in
Right.
terms
Yeah.
of music, but I'm
Yeah.
trying to not make it as much of a part of my day.
Yeah, I agree. That's the tough part, especially for me and you, because you're an artist. I gotta be on there all the
Mhm.
time. It sucks. It sucks. It really
Yeah.
does. But like you said, the promo side, promo really does help. Like I don't
Yeah.
know where it started, but that shit really does work like a lot.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
put some good money into it, it works.
Mhm.
What's your favorite city? Like Nashville or Chicago? Where'd you have more fun at? I know Chicago's probably a little bit bigger, but
Definitely Chicago.
okay.
Um, I don't like the streets. I don't like the
Yeah, I
road.
was gonna say
Driving
yeah.
in
That
Chicago does
yeah.
not seem like a fun
Hell
time for
no,
me.
no. Yeah.
But as far as the culture, like it's very diverse.
Yeah.
I've never seen so many people like wearing beanies in so many different
Yeah.
ways.
Right.
The food is great. The people are interesting.
Yeah, that
It's
is true.
cool. Yeah, like I love Chicago. I would definitely go back. I don't know if I live there, but
Yeah. And Chicago is probably one of those cities that are like up all night, like 24 hours. Like
yeah, definitely.
they're always doing something. So hold on, let me find out. I had something I wanted to ask you. I fucking lost it. Okay, if you had let me ask you this. We'll hop on the music. If you had any superpower, what could it be and why? But you can't use it all the time. It can only be certain times.
It can only be certain times. How
Yeah, like
often?
fuck. That's a good question. I did you reversed it on me. Fuck, I don't know. Let's say, damn. I don't know. Let's say like in dire emergencies, like if you're about to get fucking, I don't know, somebody's about to kill you or something, you can use it then.
I feel like I'm not really sure. It really has varied throughout the years. I
Yeah.
think I would like to be on like on some Doctor Strange shit though.
Nah,
I
that
feel
would
like
be
he
tough.
has the
Yeah,
hardest
that
like
would be tough.
superpowers.
Yeah, that would be tough. I'm not gonna lie. That would be fire. Yeah, you're right. You Uno reversed me. I didn't fucking expect that. But I'm like, shit. I didn't put that on my notes. Um, so how long does an album take? Like how long is a project usually like duration wise? How long have you kind of like took on a project or a
I
single or
actually,
anything?
yeah, I haven't even made a collection
Right.
yet. It's just been singles and features
Singles,
as of
yeah.
right now. Um, I don't even know if I
Yeah, I
can
was gonna
answer that
say,
properly because
yeah,
I'm trying to work on one, but I
yeah,
feel like I'm thinking too much about it and
yeah.
it's
Nah, you're
taking a
right. Yeah,
lot longer than it has to.
yeah. I don't know why I mixed that up. I knew you didn't have the
Yeah,
album. I don't know why.
to
That's
be
fine though.
determined, to be
Yeah, okay,
determined.
fair enough. All right. What's one artist you want to work with? Like outside of like kind of like all of us, what's one artist you've always inspired to?
That's so crazy because I was trying to like think ahead of
Yeah,
questions that I might be asked,
yeah.
and I feel like that one just
That one slipped your mind.
it slipped my mind completely.
That one's a funny one.
That's hard. That's
I
hard.
know.
There's so many people that I feel like hmm,
We can come back to it if you want. Or you can name multiple if you want to. I usually say one or two or even three. If you got three, I'm
I'll name three.
okay, good.
I would say J. Cole
Okay.
because he's obviously my
Yeah.
top three, top five.
Yeah.
J. Cole, Tyler the Creator. Oh my God.
You
Wait, can I
stuck on the
even do
last one.
three?
No, yeah, you're
Oh
good. Go
my
ahead.
God, you suck. That was a horrible question. Not a horrible question, but
No, I know what
just
you're. No, I get it.
okay. J. Cole, Tyler the Creator. I'll say Thundercat.
Okay, all right. I like those. I like those. Those are good ones. I haven't heard Tyler the Creator kind of like comes and goes. I don't hear it as much as you would expect. Like J.
Hmm.
Cole, I hear, and then Thundercat. I haven't heard that one in a while. So those are really good. Three good ones. Let me see. What do I want to ask you next?
Can I ask you a
Okay.
question?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Who's somebody that you'd love to have on
Um,
like a dream? You can give me
that's a
top three.
top three. Okay, that's a good one. I really like Drake, but I like Drake's old stuff. Like I don't like his new stuff's kind of like I like Drake a lot. I really like Biggie. Like I don't know why, but I fell in love with Biggie. Like I started listening to his old stuff, and I was just like,
Mhm.
that Biggie was dope. I'd probably say Ice Cube. I know he didn't have a really long run in music, but
Yeah,
I like Ice
he'd
Cube. So
definitely be an
yeah,
interesting person to
yeah,
talk to
no,
for sure. I know he's got a lot of stories.
those would be my top three, and probably Earl too. I started listening to Earl a lot too lately. I like Earl.
That's
Those are
valid. That's
yeah.
valid.
I know I gave you four, but
It's fine. Back to you. Back to you.
Okay. Favorite soda? Like, what's your favorite pop? Like, you got to give me a
Uh,
backstory too, and why? Like, why is it your favorite pop?
it's so bad. I've never been a dark soda drinker,
Yeah.
but recently something just like switched in me, and I've been on a cherry Coke kick
Okay. Yep.
and Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
Most
So underrated.
Mostly, I think so too.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. Dr. Pepper.
I think I was in South Carolina with my friends, and we made some kind of drink that I saw on Instagram, and it had Dr. Pepper in it. And ever since we had that, I can't stop. Like I've just been drinking dark soda, and it's horrible because
pop is so bad. I love
it
pop,
is.
but it's so bad. It
It
caused
is.
me. I had bad acne for a while. I had to stop because it just kept
Yeah,
breaking
that's
me out.
why I don't like to very often, but
Yeah.
that's what's been taking over me recently.
Yeah, no, Cherry Coke. My mom likes Cherry Coke, but I haven't heard that one. Cherry Coke, I don't like. It's okay, but I'm not a big. It's all right. I'm not gonna
I
lie. It's all
like
right.
cherry Coke, but it really can't be. It has to be cold as fuck, and it cannot be anywhere near flat.
Okay. What about Cherry Pepsi? Or no?
No,
No.
I don't know about Pepsi.
Enough.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Pepsi just reminds me of like the skating rink.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. You used to skate back in the day?
I did used to skate.
I hated it. Oh my God. I went one
That was
time and
my
I could never
favorite.
stay on my feet. Ever.
Once I learned how to skate, you couldn't stop me. But there was a phase in like middle school, I think, where it was just a hangout spot on Fridays.
Yeah.
We would go and not even skate. We'd like pay $20 to get in and just sit and
that sounds I feel
eat pickles and candy and
yeah.
shit.
No, that's fire. All right, let me ask you this. If you could go back and talk to your younger self, what would you tell your younger self? Like what would be one thing you'd be like, hey, don't if this happens or whatever it may be. I know that's a cliffhanger. I know that's a tough one. Got you thinking on this one.
I don't know if I would say anything serious to my younger self.
No, I mean, yeah, it doesn't have to be deep.
I would honestly just want to like talk to her. Like,
okay, fair enough.
I feel like part of me would like to give warnings about things that I've experienced, but also I feel like they were necessary to my character building. So I'd just be like, just go have a good time.
No, I like that. I like that. I haven't really ever. That one's interesting because everybody's always like, I'd go tell them this happened, or like you kind of just said I wouldn't warn them because like it's a learning experience. So I like that. That's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope. So what do you got plans for like when the next year? Like what are you working on? Like I know we talked about the album thing. I don't know why it makes it up, but you don't have anything yet, obviously.
Yeah, definitely a project.
Okay.
I do have an EP in the works.
Okay.
I would like to collaborate with as many people as I can, make a lot more connections because that's one of my favorite things I love.
It is, yeah.
Even if it's just a feature, if I don't end up making a project and I just get to meet other people and create art with other people, that's always a fun experience for me. I really want to try some different genres.
Okay.
Everything I have out now is mostly like just me rapping.
Right.
I really do want to try making some more musical stuff. Maybe some stuff with a band. Been thinking about that. Like some more live performances for sure.
Yeah.
A lot. There's a lot.
All right. No, that's good. I like that. No, that's good. That's good. That's good. What was the biggest surprise collab you had like this past year? I know we talked about some of them. What surprised you the most? Like who surprised you?
Honestly, probably I Breathe music.
Yeah, that was cool.
RJ is so dope. Like he's such a kind soul, like so generous and
facts.
And he's hard, like production wise.
That shit was tough. That shit was tough.
Yeah, RJ's dope. I'm very glad to have come across him and him come across me this year.
Yeah, that was dope. I like that. I like that collab a lot. That was dope. So I got another interesting one. If someone made a movie about you, what actor would you want to play you? Yeah, I know. I had to throw that one in there. That's a good one. I haven't asked
want to play me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I have a few options, but I don't want to get too in over my head.
Yeah.
The first person that, please don't laugh.
No, I'm not gonna laugh.
The first person that came to mind was Zendaya.
Okay. All right.
Because I feel like, from what I've been told, like, I don't even want to say that. That's embarrassing. I just feel like she would be able to be like the chillest. I'm very laid back and not over the top. I feel like she's really good at roles like that.
No, I mean, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, would you help direct them? Would you help direct a movie to be like, nah, I'm gonna let you do it? And
I feel like if it's a movie about me,
but what if they like? What if they like? Yeah. I'm saying like, what if they're like, you can't direct it? Like they're like, oh, we got to go get all the information ourselves. Like we can't have you like. I feel like they try to. That's what I'm saying. I feel like they try to twist that shit.
That's what I'm saying. In order to make a movie about me and it be as accurate as physically possible, like you gotta let me have a hand.
Yeah, like, that's facts. That's facts. Have you heard of are you into like Netflix shows? Have you heard of the new like Menendez Brothers thing on Netflix?
Mm-mm.
No, it's like a crime story. It's pretty good. I don't know if
I do like crime stories, so
yeah, it's so I guess I don't want to get too deep into it, but I guess they killed their parents I forget how it was. They killed their parents because their dad was like assaulting, like abusing them their whole lives. And they killed them because of that. But like when it happened, they didn't like tell them. They kind of just like let it go and they were going to get away with it. And then I won't spoil it too much, but then like the one brother went to like his like therapist or whatever and was like, I got to tell you, like, I can't hide it. And the therapist wasn't even supposed to be like, his license was suspended, so he couldn't even like engage in like talks at all. So like he got in trouble for that. He knew about that, and then he had a friend that he was like having an affair with, and she ended up telling the police like what they did. Yeah, it was crazy. It's pretty good. They're still in jail. Yeah, and
I'm on a hyperfixation with shit like that right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm definitely
that'd be good. Yeah, check that one out. All right, I'll ask you a couple more before I let you go. What did I want to ask you? Hold on, let me pull my notes back up. Okay, favorite TV show growing up?
Favorite TV show growing up? Cliche, SpongeBob.
SpongeBob, okay. That's good. I was never a big I don't know why. I never liked SpongeBob like that. I don't know why.
That's very surprising. I don't know. You seem like a SpongeBob kind of guy.
Nah, I don't know why I never got into SpongeBob, but okay, let me see if I got any more. I know you're on Eli's new project, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Are you excited about that one? No, he's got hella. Oh my god, when I see that, I was like, holy fuck! I didn't know he had that many people on it.
Yeah, it's dope. From what I've heard so far, it's
No, that's gonna be. I don't know if Corey. Do you know if Corey's got anything like that you're gonna be on or no?
Corey is on the album. He did help produce something that was on the album.
I was gonna say I don't know.
On his album, no, but I definitely do want to. Corey's one of the people that I would like to work with.
Okay. Would you want to start producing if it came down to it or no? I know that one.
I've tried. I've tried a little bit. I'm sure at some point in my life where I have more free time and more patience, then I probably will. But as of right now, I'll just leave it to Metro.
Everybody else. Yeah, fair enough. All right. So let me ask you this last one. What's one piece of advice you always like took and like kind of held to your heart that you can kind of like give everybody else that you would like to help anybody get through a tough time?
Honestly, it's for me. I don't even know if any. Well, yeah, I'm sure someone else, but it's like just be grateful for what you have because there's people that have that don't have anything even close to what I have. Like, I'll be complaining about my car, the way my car looks or something, and there's people walking around the city. Like,
no,
just
I like
being
that.
grateful, be humble.
Okay, I like that. Well, okay, I got a couple more. How has music helped you, like, in a mental aspect? Like, how has it kind of helped you in that way? Like, kind of, I don't even know how to explain that one.
I definitely think it's very stress relieving.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost like journaling.
Okay.
Like, I'm just writing down what I'm feeling or what I feel like I need to attack or confront in my life. It's very therapeutic in that sense, as far as like just getting shit off my chest that I can't really talk, or I don't feel comfortable physically talking to people about.
Right.
And also just that sense of accomplishment after finishing something. Like, it boosts my self-confidence. Yeah.
All right, let's do. Okay, one more. What do you think people misunderstand about you? Like, what are some things that they wouldn't know about you? I mean, obviously, you talked about you singing, like something else, maybe personality wise or anything, like something maybe we wouldn't know.
I'm like very socially awkward. Like, whenever I'm meeting people for the first time.
Yeah.
This I've kind of rehearsed a little bit in advance, just so I'm not so awkward and silent.
Yeah,
but
right.
When it comes to like being in person, meeting somebody for the first time, I'm very socially awkward. I've gotten a little bit better at it, considering how long I've been like working in customer service. It's kind of something you have to, a skill you have to attain at some point.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, I would just say I'm super awkward.
I mean, no, that's okay. I'm the same way. Honestly, it took me a while to get over this for a while, because when I first started, I was so nervous. I didn't know what to say. I didn't have like anything planned or structured. And then after a while, I was like, all right, I'm good. Like, I don't need nothing.
You're doing great. You've
appreciate
done great.
that. I appreciate you coming on, Monty. For real, it was an honor. The stage is yours. You can shout out anybody. I know, like, you got a lot of our friends are the same, but anybody that shout them out.
Shout out you for having me.
I appreciate that.
Shout out Eli. Everybody listen for his new project coming out. Thank you for letting me be a part of that. It's gonna be dope. Shout out Steve Jobs for making the iPhone for me to be able to have this,
that's facts.
This meeting right now.
Yep.
Shout out God. Shout out my family. Shout out Irene.
Yeah. You're gonna forget.
Shout out
somebody.
Mother Nature for this beautiful weather outside that I'm sitting in. Yeah, that's about it. I'll drag it out. Just cut it.
All right. Nah. I appreciate you coming on, for real. It was great. LarriWhyte, season 3. Go check her out down below. Links. I appreciate you again. Peace.
LarriWhyte in the house, yo.